Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacey. If anybody's new and joining me here for the first time, thank you so much. My slogan is Believable Brown Beauty. That's the makeup I do on this channel. I also do Instagram live get ready with me's on Sunday mornings at 9:30 GMT. Now for the regulars, you're like, Stace, what do you have in your face? I'll tell you. These are Rhodial Dragon's Blood eye masks. I got them no, I got them today in a PR package, and I'm actually shattered. Like, it's only because I don't want to be somebody that just keeps making promises and breaks them. I'm filming this video today. I just need to go and sleep for like 6 days and then I get back to my normal self. I've been really busy with work. A lot of it has involved night shoots, and then I still have to juggle home life, wife life, mum life, and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm just tired pretty much the whole time. I haven't used these before. This is the first time I put them on, but I was just like, I need something to make my eyes look not as tired as they feel and potentially look. So I thought I'd pop these on for today's video. There will also be a timestamp for when I actually start the makeup. So what am I doing today? Well, I was thinking I wanted to do a autumn makeup tutorial, right? It's autumn. I'm a makeup artist / YouTuber. This is what we do. We do tutorials about autumn makeup in autumn. But then I thought, oh, let's make it more fun. So I have this little bowl, and inside here I have written down all the like makeup trends for autumn or fall that I found online from like Glamour Mag, Vogue, Elle, InStyle, Marie Claire, loads of like beauty publications. And I am going to pick 2 from here at random. I don't know what they are. They're all folded up, and see what kind of makeup look I come up with. So yeah, that's my inspo for today. I'm going to take these off. I don't know. Am I going to take these off? No, I'm not. I'm going to leave them on because ordinarily I have all my products set out. I know exactly what I'm doing. Today I don't know what I'm doing because I'm doing it randomly. So I'm going to keep these on until I've picked all my products and they can have as much use on my iPads as possible. So yeah, let's go. I'm going to just do this, and I'll show you the paper so you know what it says. So the first one is this. I couldn't have picked this any better. Glowy skin. I do that anyway, so I might pick 3 for this one because that's kind of my MO anyway. So let's pick another one. What does this one say? Oh, matte red lips. Focus. That's a good one. Okay, and then the last one, please don't be something weird. Right, and this one says classic wing. Go on, focus. I want them to see that's what it says. I honestly have not fixed this at all. So this is going to be a really beautiful makeup for me to do today. So now I'm going to go and pick the products as dictated to by my magic bowl, and then we can get started on this week's tutorial. Okay, so I'm back. I'm going to peel these off. It says to leave them on for 20 to 30 minutes and then massaging the rest of the product that's left on your face. So yeah, that's that done. I could actually, you know, like when you read something and it says it's going to tone and you're like, is it a placebo? Did I actually feel it getting a bit tighter? But I mean, it might have just been the product being absorbed into my skin, but it feels amazing. So I'm going to let that sit for a little while. And whilst that's happening, I'm going to start on my brows. Well, I think the makeup gods were definitely smiling down at me for that pick because that is just such a classic combination and it will look so good together. And it's literally what I picked out of my little bowl. So I've brushed up Strugglina, and then I'm brushing up my good eyebrow here, and then let's just fill them in. I've changed the shape a little bit. I've like taken away the lower part of the tail so I can have it a little bit more structured, a little bit more streamlined there. This is my NARS Brow Perfector pencil in Lava. This is going to be such an easy makeup for me to do. I thought that this would be challenging, you know, if I put these things in a bowl, I'm going to pick out some things and they're going to be really odd combos, and then I'll find a way to make it work. And then I do it and I pick out the most classic makeup look ever. But I guess, you know, it's kind of like a minimalist version of a makeup look for autumn and winter. Let's call it a capsule makeup look. Yeah. So that's my brows. You can see like the tail is a little bit straighter and a bit pointier than I've been doing recently. But like I said, I saw this video of me when I was in Dubai, was it 2 years ago or last year? And my brows are much straighter, and they were really tapered on the end. I really liked it, so I'm revisiting that again. Now, onto skin. Let's go. I haven't even got my concealer out. Right, today I'm going to mix my Cover FX Power Play Foundation in G100. It looks like this because people always comment I don't show you the products. So yeah, that's Cover FX G100. Let's take a tiny bit of that. And I'm also going to mix in my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation in the colour 10. I'm going to do an equal amount of that. And then I'm going to use my finger to mix them together on my hand first. Let's move this mirror here. Okay. So just take my finger and dab this on. And just rub the excess on the brush. This is the Cosette S140. And I'm going to buff this into the skin. Now, both of these foundations, well, Luminous Silk is pretty self-explanatory. That's the kind of finish it gives to the skin. And the Cover FX is one of my OG, like, favourite foundations. It imitates moisturised skin so well. And so I think these two together are going to be really beautiful. Like I said, it's not weird for me to have glowy skin. It's not out of the norm. I always gravitate towards a much more juicy, dewy looking skin. I just think it's funny how I pick those things out together. And I think like a glowy skin with a matte lip is going to look really pretty. So I've taken it across this part of my face. And then I use the leftovers just to skim my nose. Now, I'm going to take my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Amande. And I'm going to just pop my concealer on here and here. I always like to do my lid and this dark corner here, and also in here, because this is one of the most recessed places on the face and tends to be the darkest, and leave that. And I think I'm going to do a tiny little natural highlight underneath the brow today. Nothing too severe or precise, but just to brighten them there a little bit. So I've left my mouth area undone, because I like the way the Sheer Glow foundation from NARS looks in this area the nicest. So I'm going to be extra and use 3 different foundations on my face today. I'm literally taking a tiny amount on the brush. It's a little bit warmer, a bit more red. It's good for like neutralizing any dark tones I have in this area. I have a little bit of perioral dermatitis at the moment, which you probably can't see. I don't know if you can see. It's just like this rough texture to my skin. So I'm trying not to wear that. I'm trying not to wear makeup that often. But for the sake of this video, I'll put some on here. When I have been wearing makeup, I've just been putting it like on my cheeks and avoiding my chin area to give it some time to recover, because I don't know what the heck is going on down there, but that's pretty much it. Okay, so this is the skin so far. Really beautiful, natural looking skin. Next. Oh, I have these. So, I was sent some products from Nip and Fab. They are a sister sister company or umbrella company. I think, yeah, Rodeo owns Nip and Fab, and they have some really lovely makeup bits, and they sent me some. So, I have these liquid like blushes and highlighters, and I think I'm going to try this one here, this yellower one, and the colour shade is 24 karat, as in gold. And I'm going to pop this highlight onto the skin and really amplify, the dewiness. Wait. She says, I'm going to test it on my hand first to see what it's like, because it looks like it has glitter in it. Yes, it does. I'll show you what that looks like on camera. Can you see? Oh, let me get my face out of the picture. Ugh. Right, there you go. Can you see that? It's actually got like chunky glitter in there. I do not want that on my face, so I'm not going to use that one. There's another one called Always Champagne. So let me just check and make sure that this one hasn't got glitter in. No, it hasn't. This one reminds me of my Tom Ford Shade and Illuminate. You know, like sometimes I like to use a really cool toned highlighter. It looks like that colour. I'm going to make sure to not use the glittery finger to put this on my face. And just pop this on here. Let's blend it in and hope it doesn't turn me into Tin Man. Oh, actually, it's really pretty. It looks quite white when it goes on, but it's got a slightly gold element to it as well. I guess like a champagne colour shadow would. Or it's not pure silver. Oh, I like this. Right, I'm going to just blend it into my concealer there because that's getting in the way. But how gorgeous is that? Can you see the way that catches the light there? In comparison to this cheekbone that doesn't have anything on at the moment. Very, very pretty. Very, very nice. And I'm very, very happy with that. So let's take that one again. And this one was called Always Champagne, just in case I didn't say. It's really pretty. Let's put a tiny bit of that here. I'm going to blend that into my concealer in that area there as well. Oh, this is incredible. How nice does that look? Oh, I think this is going to be a new favourite of mine. I'm going to use the same brush and just blend in my concealer. Oh, I love this highlighter. Okay. That is a happy find. That 24 carat, I thought it would be like this, but a gold version, but it's not. It's much more glittery. I'll definitely keep it in my kit. It's something that I would probably use for something a bit more fantasy and work, but for a beauty makeup, I really prefer highlighters that add sheen, but not texture to the skin. So I don't like glittery things or sparkly things on skin. On the eyes, yes. On the lips, but on the skin, definitely no. But that, my dear friends, is a treat. I love how that looks. I'm going to take a tiny bit of that highlighter and just highlight my Cupid's bow, which is something I don't do very often because my lip goes like this a lot on its own. But I think with having this matte red lipstick around it, it's going to be really pretty. I'm just going to amp up the glow here. I don't really like it in between the brow. I kind of like it to sit from the base of my brow down. So it's a little higher there. Really, really lovely. Okay, so now I'm happy with the skin. I'm going to move on to my, I think with this look, because it's quite a strong eye and lip, I don't really think I'm going to put any blush on. I think I'm going to leave my cheeks quite bare, but what I will do is just contour them. So I'm going to take my Bobbi Brown Skin Foundation Stick in Cool Espresso 10.25, and I'm just going to sculpt the cheekbone a little bit. Taking the same brush, and see what that does? It just makes my cheekbone look a little bit more pronounced than it naturally is. That would be all the Haagen-Dazs ice cream I've been eating. Yes, that is definitely a win. I love that. Okay, so now we're going to move on to eyes. But before we get to eyes, I'm going to take off my lip balm and change it for something else. So anyone who is new, I always use my finger to take off lip balm, as I think it doesn't overly strip my lips when I do it this way. Okay, and I'm going to be using Prep and Prime Lip today. This is a MAC product. When I first used this, I thought it was useless. Turns out I was useless and I didn't know how to use it. So you have to put it on and give it time to set. when you first put it on, it feels like a normal lip balm. You need to wait until it feels slightly tacky, and then that's the right time to use it. Sorry if everything is really slow, because my brain is struggling today. So whilst that's on the lip, it's going to give it enough time to become tacky as I'm doing the liner. So I am taking a black gel liner from MAC actually this time. This colour is Black Black, and it's the Chromaline, which is the Pro range. I like this more than Black Track, it's definitely blacker. And I'm just working it onto my little angle brush. And it's really important with your brush to get it as flat as possible. It's going to make it so much easier for you to create the line and shape that you want. So let's go. I'm going to start on my right eye because it's much easier for me to do this side than this side, so I always start on my weaker side. And I start in the middle as well. And now for the wing. Okay, and now for the wing. So, this is a good place to tell you guys I actually have a dedicated video for eyeliner. I'll pop the card for you here so you can check it out, and it kind of explains eyeliner in a much more detailed way. I'm just going to go and find my placement for my wing. And do the same on this other eye as well. Now, don't say I don't teach you things. This is something that I like to do as well sometimes, is that I'll do my liner in a normal gel, and then I will take a liquid liner to kind of sharpen everything up, especially the flick if you want to get that really super, super thin line at the end. So this is my Oma Beauty liner, and I'm literally just using that to go over the tail end of the liner and make it a tiny bit more crisp. See? Oh, let me zoom you in so you can see a bit more. Yeah, it just looks so much sharper in comparison to this liner. So we're going to do the same on this side. Oh, that was too long. I find with liner as well, when you make a mistake like that, it's easier to drag it into nothing than to try and clean it up. So I've just taken a tiny bit of my foundation and I'm going to use that as an eraser just to clean up underneath the line, and then you can see, look, it looks like it never even happened. Right, let's finish this off nicely. Now, are these wings symmetrical? Yeah, they're not bad. This one needs a bit more attention here. Oh, who is calling me? Yes, 1 second. Sorry guys, it was a child minder. I just had to check that Amanda was okay. I don't know if this liner is okay. Speaking of things that are okay, I'm trying to make this more symmetrical. That's what I get for saying this is going to be an easy makeup look though, isn't it? Okay, that side's good. Is the height the same in the center of the eye? No, this one's a little lower. Okay, that's good. I'm happy with that. Ooh, yeah, that looks so good. And actually, so because it picks such a traditional makeup look for me, I am going to do things that I don't normally do, like number one, leaving the blusher out. I'm actually not going to put any mascara on today because I feel like it makes it a little bit edgier than putting mascara on. It makes the liner definitely the focus of the makeup. So now, the lip balm has definitely changed texture, and I'm taking it back to old school Ruby Woo. This was the first red lipstick I ever tried on, and it is one that I think I'll always go back to. I really love Dragon Girl from NARS. I think that's my favourite red, but this, I will never not use Ruby Woo. And I thought to myself, well, I'm going to bring that one out for today. So now that the liner lip balm's tacky, I'm going to go on with this. And also, side note, with this particular lipstick, you need this primer underneath. If you don't, it goes patchy, it feels dry and horrible on the mouth, and it's not a smooth finish. So definitely always use Prep and Prime lip. People used to, like, when I worked there, I'd tell people that, and they'd be like, oh no, I'll just take the lipstick. And then they'd come back like 2 weeks after, like, I think I need to use that primer underneath. And then I'd say, no, just try it for today or for your lunch break, and then you can see what I mean. I'm not trying to sell you something you don't need. You actually need this for this lipstick. So here we go. Press and roll. I'm going to pause here for a second. And just to make it more matte, I'm going to take a sheet of kitchen paper, and blot that first layer off and just go over it again. Can't see this edge very well. Let me just check here. And so there you have it, guys. This is the final makeup look for today. It's a real, I think it's classic with a little bit of a twist because I haven't put blush on. I haven't powdered my face, which is something that I don't often skip. I usually put some powder on, but I think having this really like glowy skin with this really matte lip and classic sharp winged liner is such a understated statement. It's something that never goes out of fashion. Every winter, every autumn, you will always, like, you're guaranteed to see this look on an editorial spread in a mag or a fashion week look. Like, this look always rears its head, and it's because it's beautiful. So if you are struggling to find something that kind of sums up autumn and winter in a makeup look, I think this is pretty much it. It's one of those things that you can kind of tweak as well. So you could do the liner without the lip and vice versa. You can change the intensities of things. So you could make the liner much softer, the lip much softer. It's really one of those things that you can play with to create your own signature liner and red lip. But I think for me, this is definitely this is definitely mine. So yeah, that was really, really fun to do. What do I say at the end? If you liked it, thumbs up. If you loved it, subscribe. Please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you know when my videos go up. Oh, tell someone, like a friend of yours, if you think they'd like the channel. And yeah, I think that's it. Have a great week and I'll see you on next week's video. Take care, guys. Bye.